Welcome back to the Rustic Planters, where we turn everyday gardens into timeless masterpieces. If you're dreaming of a cozy, countryside escape right in your backyard, then you're going to love today's video. We're diving deep into the world of vintage stone garden ideas to help you create an old-world charm that's both lush and elegant. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our weekly garden design tips and makeover inspiration. Don't forget to like the video and comment below. We love hearing how you're transforming your outdoor spaces. Alright, let's begin our journey to a lavish country look with 20 charming ideas that will bring timeless beauty and rustic flair to your garden. Grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's explore. There's something inherently nostalgic about a cobblestone path. It instantly conjures images of old European villages and charming countryside estates. Incorporating one into your garden not only adds character, but also guides visitors through your space with elegance. Choose irregularly shaped stones in natural shades of gray, beige, and mossy green. Let grass or moss grow between the stones for an aged, lived-in look. This not only softens the lines but also adds to the garden's vintage charm. Consider curving the pathway rather than laying it straight. This adds a romantic, meandering feel that encourages slow strolls and peaceful moments. A cobblestone path isn't just functional, it's an experience. Low stone walls are a hallmark of classic country gardens. They're not only beautiful but also incredibly functional, acting as boundaries, seating, or decorative dividers. Choose stones that appear weathered or reclaimed for an authentic, antique feel. The imperfections in aged stone add so much personality to your garden. Avoid clean-cut modern stones. Rough edges and discoloration are what give vintage character. You can plant herbs or flowers between the crevices to bring life to the stone. Lavender, creeping thyme, and chamomile all thrive here, making your wall a fragrant, living piece of art. Nothing whispers old-world charm quite like the trickle of water in a vintage stone fountain. Whether you're using a freestanding bird bath or a tiered fountain, stone elements create a tranquil atmosphere. Go for moss-covered or patina-finished fountains to enhance the aged look. Avoid anything too polished, imperfections add character and history. A distressed stone birdbath doubles as decor and a wildlife haven. Place your fountain in a focal area surrounded by lavender, boxwood, or roses. The soft sound of water paired with blooming flowers creates a sanctuary straight out of a European countryside. A stone bench nestled under a shady tree or tucked between flower beds adds elegance and invitation. It speaks to the slow, contemplative pace of old-world garden living. Choose a bench with classic curves, perhaps carved with floral or ivy patterns. Let it age naturally, weathered stone gains beauty over time. The more moss and lichen, the better. You can flank the bench with pots of geraniums or place it near a climbing rose trellis for an immersive and picturesque corner. It becomes the perfect reading nook or photo spot. Stone urns bring grandeur and elegance to your garden, harking back to estate gardens of the past. Their classical shapes and aged finishes evoke history and craftsmanship. Use them as planters for trailing ivy, seasonal blooms, or even miniature olive trees. Their stature and weight make them ideal for framing doorways, steps, or entryways. To enhance the vintage vibe, look for urns with chipping paint, carved motifs, or patina finishes. Don't be afraid to let them wear with time, this only adds charm. A rustic stone fire pit becomes the heart of any garden gathering. It offers warmth, ambience, and timeless appeal. Use natural fieldstone or reclaimed brick in an irregular circular layout. Avoid sleek lines or modern fire bowls. The goal is to mimic an old cottage hearth under the stars. Surround the pit with simple stone or wooden benches and maybe a few vintage lanterns. You'll create an inviting space for evening storytelling and marshmallow roasting. Set the tone with a dramatic arched stone entryway into your garden. It acts as a visual threshold, transporting visitors into a different time and place. Build it with uneven stones and aged mortar to replicate historic craftsmanship. For added charm, let climbing roses or clematis drape over the arch. An archway gives the feeling that your garden is secret and sacred, a hidden gem in the countryside. It's a powerful design element that adds instant character. Stone edging brings structure to your garden beds while preserving that rustic, old-world feel. It defines without overpowering. Use small cobblestones or flat rocks to edge walkways, borders, or flower patches. The irregularity adds to the aged aesthetic. Let plants spill slightly over the stones, think lavender, sage, or alyssum. It softens the line and reinforces the feeling of a garden that's beautifully aged in place. Stone columns give your garden a touch of antiquity. Even when freestanding, they evoke the look of crumbling ruins or grand estates. Use them to support climbing plants like wisteria or roses. Over time, they'll look like they've been there for centuries. If you can find salvaged columns or broken architectural pieces, even better. These are conversation pieces that double as art installations. Why not dine al fresco like they did in the old days? A stone table in your backyard creates a permanent gathering space with timeless beauty. Choose a simple slab-style table with sturdy stone legs, or repurpose an old millstone for a truly unique look. Pair with wrought iron or stone benches and surround the area with herbs or potted citrus trees for a Mediterranean farmhouse vibe. Moss can be your best friend in creating an aged garden aesthetic. It softens stone surfaces and makes them appear ancient and storied. Encourage moss growth by keeping stone surfaces damp and shady. You can even apply moss slurry, a mix of moss and buttermilk, to jumpstart the process. Let it take over urns, fountains, and walls. This age-to-perfection look is a signature of vintage gardens and feels like stepping into a forgotten fairy tale. If you have a pond or dry creek bed, a small stone bridge adds whimsy and elegance. It's like something out of a classic English garden. Build with natural flagstone or fieldstone and keep the shape gently arched. Avoid over-engineered structures. This is about charm, not perfection. Surround with ferns, hostas, and wildflowers to complete the storybook setting. It's a functional feature that brings romance and magic. Crushed stone is an affordable way to create walkways that feel rustic yet intentional. It crunches underfoot and has a tactile charm. Choose gravel in neutral tones, gold, tan, or soft gray work beautifully. Add a stone or brick edging to contain the path. This type of path pairs perfectly with lavender hedges, tall grasses, or boxwood shrubs, enhancing the timeless atmosphere. A stone basin collecting water can be both decorative and functional. Historically used for washing hands or feeding animals, they now serve as vintage focal points. Use salvaged stone troughs or carved stone blocks. Fill them with water, floating flowers, or even tiny fish. Place one near a seating area or entry path for a cooling visual detail that harkens back to simpler times. A sunken area enclosed with stone walls feels like a secret hideaway. It adds depth and variation to your landscape design. Line the sunken area with brick or aged stone, then fill it with lush plantings and maybe a small fountain or sculpture. The enclosure creates a microclimate, often cooler and more protected, perfect for ferns, hostas, or violets. Stone steps add dimension and an antique feel to your garden, especially if your terrain is slightly sloped. Use uneven, wide-cut stone slabs to create steps that look like they've been walked on for generations. Line them with creeping thyme, lavender, or rock roses to emphasize the softness against the rugged stone. Want to blend utility with charm? Build your raised beds with stone walls. They last for decades and look stunning. Use reclaimed stone or stacked flagstone, and allow plants to tumble over the sides. The mix of order and wildness feels perfectly rustic. Raised beds made of stone retain heat, helping extend your growing season slightly, perfect for herbs and vegetables. Tuck small stone niches into walls or corners of your garden. They can hold candles, statues, or tiny potted plants. These little surprises give your garden a layered, lived-in feeling, like it has stories to tell. Carve or frame the niches in old bricks or natural stone, and let ivy drape around them for a truly mystical effect. And there you have it, 20 ways to bring old world charm into your garden using vintage stone ideas. Whether you try just one or go all in, each idea helps transform your space into a peaceful countryside retreat. Thanks for spending time with us today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing which idea was your favorite, or how you've added rustic charm to your garden. We'll see you in the next episode of the Rustic Planters. Until then, keep planting beauty, and let your garden tell its timeless story.